A terrifying 911 call, a husband clinging to life, and a wife's strange, almost rehearsed reaction. From the very first second, something about the scene at the Gentry home in Waco, Texas, felt wrong. You're about to witness the true story of Darlene Gentry, a nurse, a mother, a former homecoming queen, who became the prime suspect in the attempted murder of her husband, Keith Gentry. This is where the story truly begins. What's your emergency? I just woke up. I was dreaming. I found my back door standing wide open, and my husband is hurt. The firearms are gone. There's so much blood all over the mattress, and he's gurgling something from his mouth. This is horrifying. Within minutes, police cars were descending on the house. What they discovered immediately raised red flags. There are no smashed windows, no broken locks, absolutely no signs of forced entry. Oddly, the weapons Darlene claimed had been stolen from the gun safe were actually found placed in a neat, small stack near the exit. But most chilling was the 911 recording itself. Darlene's voice didn't convey the panic distress of a wife desperate to save her critically injured husband. Instead, she sounded like someone making an argument for her alibi. A bizarre performance, especially given that her husband was bleeding out and every single moment was critical. No one had even suggested she was involved, yet she was already building a defense. Even a veteran officer on the scene couldn't shake the feeling of unease. "There's a bad smell to this," he remarked to a colleague. "Something is seriously off here, I'm telling you." Keith was rushed into emergency surgery. Meanwhile, detectives requested that Darlene join them at the police station. They told her it was just a routine chat to get clarity on the home invasion. In reality, it was a calculated beginning of a relentless interrogation.
I can tell them I'm downstairs, but if you want to have me go. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm only got about 29 minutes left of the tape. I've got like 60 pages. Oh, how are you doing, Darlene? Well, the crime lab people are finished at the house, and my partner is meeting with the media right now. Darlene, I've got some questions that come up during some of this,
Okay.
um, and it's really important that you be a little forthright with me, okay?
Okay.
You had told me earlier that your friend, Sabrina, Sabrina, met you at the Temple Mall, correct?
Yeah.
Due to a fender bender. Mr. Gentry told me that you came with the kids about 4:45.
She came to my house. I called her, and she came.
Mr. Gentry,
No, Mrs.
Mrs. Gentry came to your house?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because earlier you told me that you had cooked him with your helper
I did.
and made the boys and your husband a plate.
Mm-hmm. Linda come over for a few minutes while he could get to the house,
Okay.
and then he had the boys.
Okay. Uh, he had said that you, and I don't know, it's just maybe a matter of interpretation, that Amy was terrified of the Scott and White.
My mother-in-law. She asked me today. I told her, I said, no. Because she asked me how Amy was. I said, she's fine. It was nothing but just a small little wreck. She didn't have any problems. She goes, oh, she got all that from the news where they were having all those wrecks in Milam yesterday where people were throwing things in them and somebody was trapped inside their car. She thought I was talking about the same people.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm like, no.
And you let Keith know.
Uh-huh.
Let you know.
Yeah, I left him a note and told him I'd be home later. That Amy had a wreck. I was going to go meet her, and I'd call him later. And I tried him twice on my cell phone, and he never picked up.
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, well, I never got it. And he showed it to me, and it showed no call. So maybe my. Mm-hmm. Somebody right.
You and Keith went to bed about 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
You took a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Had he taken a shower before you went to bed?
He normally does showers in the morning. I'm a night person. He's a morning person.
Right. You know, that's everyone's preference. For shots at bad at night because you didn't dirty all that. You know, we're to bed.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, sister here.
Oh, yeah. She said that she was going to come here instead of you having to drive me somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's all.
okay. She said that. That's fine. That's fine. So you took a shower, you know, went to bed after y'all talk about financing and all that. You at no time heard any gunshots in the house.
I heard absolutely nothing.
Did you get up at any time going to the kitchen other than to get Cody something, or did Cody go to the kitchen?
Chase ran into the kitchen to get him something to drink at 3:30 because I made him go to the bathroom. He went and got him something to drink, and I made one of them. No, that was the first time when I went in there with Cody because he wanted chocolate milk, and so I went in there and got him some chocolate milk. But when we got up at 6, I went in there and got them all something to drink.
Other than you and your husband and your 3 kids, anyone else been in the house that night?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I know Keith was over at his parents' yesterday evening, but I don't think anybody was at our house.
Yeah. Well, they had found something in y'all's trash can in the kitchen that is a concern. And I talked to Mr. Gentry. He said, that, you know, I kind of asked him what guns Keith had. He told me which guns he thought he had. Pretty much the same of some of the ones you told me. But Mr. Gentry mentioned there was a 22 pistol and a 25 pistol. Do you know anything about that?
I know he had some form of a handgun. Other than that, that's all I know.
Yeah, well, there was one handgun. Did you see the gun stack out in the yard?
No, I never. I heard one of the officers say something this morning about stand by those guns, don't anybody near them, but I never saw anything.
And that's, I'm trying to figure out how someone could have gotten home and got those guns without you or the kids hearing them.
We're at the other end of the house. Other than that, that's all. And you can ask anybody. They come in the house and scare me half the time. You can't hear when somebody knocks at that door, and I jump half the time.
Right.
And that is the only thing I can say is that we were in that room, the door was shut, and we had the TV going.
Would they have not known you guys were home?
I have no idea. I mean, Key's 2 trucks are sitting out there. Mine was in the garage closed. But other than that, that's all I know.
Then the keys in your truck were left in. You think your keys were in your car?
Yeah, they're always in our cars.
In the ignition or just laying in the floorboard?
Normally in the cup holder or the little cubby.
Yeah, and I don't know if I even looked. Is yours parked in the carport?
No, mine's inside the garage with the door shut.
Is it one of those electronic openers?
Mm-hmm.
And that's in the house with you or in your purse?
No, it's inside my vehicle. When we changed out that back room, it was a garage. We had one on the wall. Well, since we enclosed that, it got moved out to where I park now. And the extra little clicker we had, we can't change batteries. We can't get it to work. So I just go out the back way through the French doors and go in and hit the button when I'm going to work.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's
does Keith park his truck in? Is it double?
No,
just one vehicle.
Just one. Mm-hmm. And he fluctuates on how he parks his trucks. A lot of times he'll do one close to under the carport and then one maybe out there by the trees, or he'll do it in circle drive, or he'll pull them up to each other. It just kind of depends. A 93 and a 99.
Okay. None of them were company trucks?
No.
Guess one was hard truck was a town truck.
He got one for $1,000 and
pass up the deal.
Yeah, so he's put a lot of work into it, but
Okay. Now, I noticed Sarah Morgan said with her little girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool that she showed up.
Brent was actually there too, but they weren't together.
I'm sorry.
Brent actually showed up too, but they were not together.
Was that the big tall guy with the cap?
Mm-hmm. Kind of blue looking shirt or something.
I saw him. So, overprotected Sarah a little bit.
Yeah.
Who would have wanted to hurt your husband?
Yeah, that earlier. I don't know anybody. I mean, he was friends with everybody. And people that wouldn't even talk, he would talk to them. I mean, that was part of what he did. He was always helping people. I don't have an answer for that because I wouldn't know who would want to.
Yeah. If we need to, would you be willing to take a part of that?
Yes, that's fine.
I'm sorry that I'm keyed in on you, but you're the only one that was in the house, darling. You understand that, don't you?
I know. It's just an extremely long day.
Oh, I know it. I mean, because you and the kids and your husband were the only ones in the house. Your husband was in bed. Someone shot your husband in the back of the head while he was in bed. Some evidence was found in your kitchen trash can, which concerns me now. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was. My partner was there. He's on his way up here a little bit. He's going to join us once he gets here. But do you know anything about that? That could be in your trash.
No, I mean, I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah. Do you keep, I have it now, like surgical gloves?
Yeah, I do, just because half the time they're in my pocket when I come home from work.
Would you have had any reason to throw any in the kitchen trash?
I mean, not recently, I don't believe. Oh, I'm trying to think.
If you know something or if you remember something, please, now's the time to let me know. Because this is your only time to tell me everything to the best of your knowledge that you can remember. Because later, you come back and tell me something that you might have forgotten or overlooked. You can see how it could be. Well, her story's changing.
Right, and I understand. I mean, I did a lot of picking up and moving things around several days ago, but
Did you pick up any loose bullet casings, any bullets, anything like that could have been thrown in the trash?
I mean, I honestly don't remember doing that, but the kids were playing with all of Keith's stuff in the back room, and I've been on him nonstop.
Does he leave his guns out for them?
He left all of his deer stuff when he come in from the deer leaf in the back room, laying on the floor. I've been after them nonstop to stay away from it. They kept undoing the latches to his gun case. They kept messing with this other little green looking thing that he keeps all kind of stuff in. And I know I'm constantly finding when it was dove season, the shotgun shells, the red ones, they'd be full. I mean, like where it still had the pellets inside of it, they'd be running around the house with them all the time. And so I'm constantly after him to stop it, leave the stuff alone because I mean, he's always telling me these stories about some kid he went to school with that threw a bullet down on the ground and exploded. And I know it hurt him. I don't remember what it did to him. And it just things like that freak me out. And so that's why I'm constantly after the kids to leave everything alone. And I know they dumped over his bucket one day this week. I have no idea when it was. And I know I picked up stuff, but I honestly and truly do not remember what I all picked up and what I threw away. I mean, I don't know. And I said, and I've had gloves around the house. The kids play with my gloves all the time. And I mean, I don't know.
And when I swab your hands or something, have you shot a gun lately? Or?
I've never shot a gun in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up around them. They used to shoot turtles in our tank, but I was never old enough to do that. Yeah. And I picked his guns up and things like that, but I've never physically shot it.
So you unlocked the trash doors to holler at the dog that was barking?
Yes.
Was one of the dogs after him? You got two dogs, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't see her. I mean, I don't know where she was, but it was Gunner, the one that was doing all the barking and carrying on.
The other door next to the driveway is the one you unlocked to put the dirty diaper out.
And the black river. That's normally where we chunk them in a Walmart bag tied up.
You don't lock the door. Did it close well? Could it blown open on the wind, or could someone just walked up and turn the handle and come in?
You normally have to. I mean, you can shut the door, but like if it's daylight, if you don't shut it good, you can see the light coming through. So a lot of times I will have to go back and I have to close it good.
So, you don't.
But it wouldn't have. I mean, it closes enough where I've never had the wind open it.
But you don't remember locking it.
Honestly, I do not physically remember locking it back. I remember unlocking it.
What's behind y'all's house? Any other houses?
There's a big shed directly behind our house that belongs to Willie Osgood. Is that his name? I don't know. He drives a gravel truck. He's directly behind us. And then kind of catty corner is where they have all the greyhounds and they got a bunch of stuff set up with them and stuff like that. So, but other than that, the house is there somewhere, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't tell you exactly where.
Darling, this is my partner, Mike Noel.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm sorry, go back. Directly behind the house is a shed. And Willie's got a house back there?
No, that's Willie's shed.
Shed. Okay.
No, we've got his house is no form or fashion right there. Okay. He lives off of whatever the street is, over there by Love's. There's our little shed, and then a bunch of open pasture. I say a bunch, but it's open, and then his building. And then the dogs kind of run.
Who owns those dogs? Do they come out and take care of them frequently or often?
Fairly frequently. I mean, you hear them mornings, like on the weekends, I'll pay attention because they're barking, and then evenings, normally around 5:30 or so, they're feeding again. Other than that, it's the only times I've really seen them. Weekends, I've seen them kind of running them.
Do you know who they are?
Mm-hmm. He drives a white extended cab Ford truck following them.
So, have y'all had problems with them?
No, I mean, we discussed with them about the smell of the animals. You can tell when they're poop and everything else, they're not cleaning real good. And I made comments to him about it. And then I, I've heard real rabbits over there several times, and they're not supposed to be doing that. And I have made comments to him, but other
With
than that,
the dog owner?
mhm.
Okay. Has Keith had problems with him? Any heated arguments?
No, no.
Keith got along with his sister's husband?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
With the benefit of my partner, and help me remember, can you start at the beginning from last night and go over again what you had told them?
Between 1:15 and 1:30, somewhere around in there, Cody woke up hollering and carrying on. I went in there to him.
What room's Cody's?
Well, right now they're all staying in one. They're in the, if you're going down the hallway, it's going to be the one to the left. It's at the back of the house.
Okay.
It's got a full size bed.
You got two boys and a girl, is that right?
No, I've got 3 boys.
3 boys, okay. And they all stay in that one room?
Depends. A lot of times the baby's in the bed with us because I can't keep him anywhere else. But they've gotten better about all staying together when they got over the covers. But that's the point. Cody wanted something to drink, and he had a poopy diaper. So I told him that's when I got him some chocolate milk. We changed his diaper, got him back down, told him that he couldn't get up, that he had to lay there, went outside, unlocked the door to the side where the driveway is, went outside, threw the diaper in a trash barrel that it was inside a Walmart bag. I come back in. I didn't have any lights on at that point in time. And I went back to Keith and I's room. I was there until again for almost another hour. And then it was Cade hollering, the baby. And I went into the room, gave him back his pacifier. Just going 90 nothing.
It is.
Gave him his pacifier, got him covered back up. And he calmed down. I was about to go to bed, and that's when I heard Gunner carrying on our dog. Opened up the French doors, hollered at him to get up on the porch. He came up there, he laid down. I shut and locked the door and went back to bed. Then around 3:30 or so, I got up again because it was Cody that was doing the hollering. I was cold. I said, forget this. What I'm saying to myself is like, forget this. I'm just going to go lay with them. Maybe I can actually get some sleep. I changed clothes I had on a short set little night outfit. Changed from that into a pants one and went from my room to their room. Chase was up, Kate was up, Cody was up. All 3 of them were up by this point in time. I told him, Chase was asking for something to drink. I told him, I said, you got to go to the bathroom first, and then you can go in there and get you something to drink. And so anyway, he did that, went in there, got him a drink of water. Got the other boys situated. We put in a movie. 2 of them were laying like with their head in the right spot. I'm laying at the end of the bed with the baby underneath my arm. And I probably saw, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes of the movie, if that. I fell asleep.
What movie was it?
Homeward Bound. That's their favorite. I had the door shut and said Keith had an 8 o'clock doctor's appointment this morning. I was trying to keep the house as quiet as I could for him. Had the door shut, the movie going on. As I said, I probably watched maybe 20 minutes of the movie or so, and I fell asleep. Around 5:15, I remember waking up, rolling over, looking at Chase's clock, and I thought, well, I don't have to get up for at least another 30 more minutes. So I closed my eyes, and the next thing I know, Kate is jumping on my head, which is the baby, trying to wake me up because he was up, and it was 6 o'clock then, and I was already late, so I needed to get up and get moving. Everybody got up. We went out of the room, went into the kitchen, got the boys something to drink. And I honestly don't remember if Chase turned on the TV in the living room or not. I don't think he did, but that's normally kind of his routine. So I have no idea if he did or didn't. I heard the alarm going off while I was still in the kitchen. I'm hollering at Keith as I'm coming out of our case opening right there, hollering him, going, Keith, turn your clock off, because it drives me crazy. It sounds like a duck. And I holler at him, turned off, and Chase is going, yeah, Mama, he always leaves that thing on. I said, I know. And by the time I hit our tiled area right in front of our bedroom, I said, it is cold in here. and I realized the back door was open. I thought, okay, never even thought twice about anything. Walked back there, flipped the lamp on, slammed the back door, and when I turned back around, that's when I realized the gun case was open. And I hollered at Keith and went to run back to the bedroom, hollering that his guns were missing. He needed to get up. The kids had already beat me into the room because they were behind me. So they just darted off in there going, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And he's been snoring here in the last couple of weeks. But when I hit that doorway, something sounded different. It just didn't sound like his normal snore. And so I kind of, Cade was going to get up on the bed, and I told him to get down, Cade. And I just kind of pulled him down off the hope chest, went on around him, flipped on the lights into our bathroom in our bedroom. And when I turned around, I could tell he was using all of his muscles in his stomach to like breathe. And I was like, and I hollered at him again. He didn't say nothing. So I rounded onto his side of the bed, grabbed him by the leg and kind of shook him. And I'm going, Keith. And by that time, I could tell he had some pink frothy stuff coming out of his mouth. And my instinct was I wanted to turn him over, but I didn't touch him. I mean, I kind of looked and thought, and I leaned in a little closer and I could see what appeared to have been some blood behind his head. Well, I wasn't going to turn him because I was afraid something was wrong with his neck. I didn't want to do more damage. I turned right back around, grabbed my cell phone that was off of the dresser right beside him, turned it on, had to wait for the service, and then I called 911 and I stayed on the line with her until the police got there, and then she transferred me to the EMS people.
And you said your cell phone was in Keith's room?
Yeah, our room.
Oh, your room. I'm sorry, your room.
Yeah, we don't sleep out of separate beds. We sleep together. It was just because
Right,
the
kids were sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've just gone through so much today that
I'm sure all his family and friends. I can't think of anyone that would do any harm to you or Keith.
no, I'm telling you, he was.
And y'all's marriage was good, except for the arguing of the money.
Yeah, and every married couple argues about money. It wasn't anything different. He had no girlfriends. I've had no boyfriends. I mean, we were fine on that. We were just trying to figure out how to manage things with this third child. It's because it had put a strain on it with daycare and diapers and everything else. Nothing out of the ordinary.
When you're facing your house, is that your sister who lives to your right?
In-law.
Sister-in-law.
His sister.
Okay.
Michelle. Where does Donna and her husband
Shop.
And what's her husband's name?
Paul Wyant. Wyant.
He does transmission work.
And they have people over there all the time, but it's mainly kids, and he does work on the side, and we've not had any problems with anybody.
So Keith and Paul are brothers?
In-laws. Right? He's married to Keith's sister.
And Michelle. Her husband and Michelle are brother and sister. Keith's the youngest. It's Donna, Michelle, Keith. Okay. Can we get you something? I'm going to change tapes. I'm going to go get those statements that you filled out earlier because I still need you to sign those.
I mean, are we looking to the point that I'm going to have to get an attorney or something? I mean, I haven't done anything. I loved my husband, and I would have never done anything to take him away from his voice, ever.
Oh, yeah. And he loved his boys.
No. I mean, they were his world. I mean, I know he loved me. I know that doesn't sound, and I loved him, but our kids were our life. And they still are. I mean, it's.
Take a moment. Let me change tapes. Yeah, anything